Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are just going to do a classic get ready, a little bit of a chatty style. Baby girl is napping, Ryland is watching a movie, and I miss you guys. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do a chatty get ready, use some new products and just chat about life. I'm going in with this e.l.f. poreless face primer. This primer is amazing actually. It performs very much like the high-end primers that are out there, and e.l.f. I just feel like is running the game right now. There's so many products that exist in the e.l.f. community that I want to try. So if you are loving e.l.f. too and there's a product that I need to try, please list it down below because your girl wants to place an order. All right, face is on. I already did my brows with my, my usual Gatsby. I just did it off camera, and I don't have any new foundations to use. I need to try the House of Labs foundation. I was just messaging a friend about that I really want to try that. Going in with this L'Oreal Lumi Glow Lotion. I bet you this is a dupe for the Drunk Elephant. I haven't heard anybody say that or anything, and I don't use the Drunk Elephant, so I guess I really don't know, but this is an amazing product if you want to just add some warmth to your face. It's OG for real. It's been around forever, but truly this is like a great product even if you just want to look a little bit less deathly when you first wake up in the morning. A little goes a long way. All right, for foundation, I'm just going in with this Neutrogena Healthy Skin Makeup. I forgot how much I love this. Okay, and for concealer, I'm going in with the new It Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots Concealer. I have been trying this for the last few days. Well, actually, I would say last week. And at first, I didn't like it because I felt like it didn't give me any coverage. Whoops, I used the wrong shade. So I take the shade Tan Neutral first. Disregard that, I accidentally. But what I love about this is it feels so hydrating on the skin and it just glides. If you've tried this product, you know what I mean. It just feels like skincare, and I think that's the whole point of this. It has, great, corrector and serum, and it feels like that. So I take the Tan Neutral and then the Medium Neutral, and I put the Medium Neutral right in the center portions just to brighten it up a little bit. And the thing with this concealer, though, I will say it oxidizes, so as soon as you put it on, you can see it get a tinge darker, and I like letting it sit on my face, like really let it dry down a little bit and then blend it down with a sponge. I don't love the way that it blends with a brush, which is funny enough because there's a brush on there, which this works great. I'll show you what it looks like on the inner corner, but truly I prefer a dampened sponge after you let it sit and cook on your face. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to leave that on my face for a second, and then I'm going to bronze and contour my face. To bronze my skin, I'm going to go in the Nars bronzing cream in Laguna. I have been using the heck out of this. Yeah, so catch up time. So I have been so busy, it seems like. Gosh, having 4 kids is no joke. It's like one activity after another. If you guys didn't know, I just came back from Hawaii like, oh, when did we go to Hawaii? It's been over a week. It was like over 10 days ago, but it feels like we just got back. And I have not been able to adjust back to real life. I'm like stuck in Hawaii time, and I really just truly miss it. I'm so lucky my in-laws live in Hawaii, so they spoil us every time we go there, and it's just been such an amazing vacation. And yeah, I just want to go back to Maui. I've been trying to get back in the swing of things, but I just have to give myself some grace. For real, 4 kids is no joke, and that is #1 job, so I really want to do this again full time. It's just, I have to remember, man, it's just a lot with the 4 kids and balancing all of them, and Colette and Ryland in school, you guys get it. Traveling with the kids was no joke. I will say though that I feel like I'm gonna do a video for you guys traveling, because there's some products that I have found that have just made the traveling portion of life so much easier with the kids, especially when it came to sleeping. And some little tips and tricks for when you're flying with babies. And fun fact, I just realized, I looked through my like analytics for YouTube, and my flying with the baby video is like my top performing video now, which I think is so funny and random. But girl, I can give you some better tips on that, especially for this summer, since you guys are probably going to be traveling with your littles. I've got some tips for you. Take the brush just to show you that it works, that it blends, but I prefer using the dampened beauty blender for sure. But do you see, it just gave you a nice under eye. It doesn't crease if you set it. Obviously, if you don't set it, it doesn't crease, but it blends out so nicely and it feels lightweight underneath your eyes. I really like it. I'm just going to blend all this out. And to set the under eyes, I really have been liking this Huda Beauty loose powder in the shade Cupcake. It kind of has like a pink tone to it. And I use, you know, that typical puff that you see from Amazon. It's totally worth it. But set underneath those eyeballs. Make sure you press out the creased concealer before you do that. Like, make sure there's no product stuck in those fine lines. And then take the powder and set it in. But yes, Hawaii was fan-freaking-tastic. So if you're ever going to the Maui area and you want some suggestions on where to go, I've got some places that I feel like I've been to a couple times that I can suggest. Not coming from a local or anything. If you're a local and you're from Maui, please share with the class where a good place to go is. All right, and then to set the rest of my face, I go in with this Nars Light Reflecting Pressed Powder in Shore. It looks like this, and I just literally set my whole face with it. So it goes nowhere and it's all smooth. All right, this little tiny just woke up, and I'm recording this because, do you see this knot? My daughter dreadlocks her own hair because she twirls like this, okay, her hair. And I have to put coconut oil in her hair to prevent this from happening, or to where I'm not able to loosen the dreadlock that she makes. Yeah, why do you do that to your hairs, babies? Why you do that to hairs? I know why you do that. Wow, all that makeup you see? I want to try this Colourpop bronzer. It's called Colourpop Matte Bronzer, and this is in the shade Summerlin Beach. Where I don't know if this color is going to be too light. Oh, it might be too light. That kind of looks exactly like my shade. Is that bronzing? Yeah, that seems to look like it's bronzing. We're bronzing. I'm probably gonna have to do a contour. Looks nice. What do we think? Okay, for eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Nars palette. I know, I use the hell out of some Nars. What can I say? I love it. They came out with these new palettes. This is what these two palettes look like. These would be perfect for a neutral girl. But really, I just feel like you should just buy this Nars Orgasm Rising palette. So if you like these two palettes, like you can't live without these colors, just get the Nars Orgasm Rising. It's a gorgeous palette. It's literally the same vibes as these two, but truly if you're a neutral girl, you're gonna love this palette. It's got one transition shade, a highlight shade for your inner corner, and then these two shades that you can use on your lid to deepen up your look. And then this Laguna Sunset is just some shimmery shades to throw on your lid. I really love this palette. I use it all the time. I used it when I went to Hawaii. It's perfect, especially if you want mainly a neutral eye, but maybe want to spice it up just a smidge at night. So yes, love that. I will use these two palettes just for the sake of showing you how it works. All right, I'm gonna take the matte shade in this palette, just put that all over the crease. Spread that same shade on the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the deepest brown in the palette and just warm up the crease. Take that light brown shade and press that onto the lid. Isn't that gorge? Nice and neutral. The lightest shade and just highlight that inner corner. And I'm telling you, it's the perfect neutral palette for the everyday girly. Right? So pretty. For eyeliner, I'm just going to use a black eyeshadow. This is from Colourpop. It's the Silver Spoon palette. I love doing my winged liner like this. It's diffused. It's so foolproof, if that makes sense. Like, you can make a mistake and it's totally easy to clean up. So you should absolutely try it. Just use an angled brush like this with whatever color shadow you want and just make a little winged liner. And I even use it as a stamp first and then press it down. Darling, how was your day?
Oh, are you filming?
I am.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. How was your day?
Good.
And to make that line a little more crisp, I'm just going to take a cream shadow and a little slanted brush like this, and I'm just gonna clean up that line right here. I mean, you could totally use concealer too. And then I'm going to curl my lashes with my Shiseido eyelash curler. It's the best eyelash curler. All right, and for mascara, I'm just using this Maybelline Lash Stiletto. This is old, but tried and true. I love it. And then Colourpop powdered blushes. These are some great blushes. I like setting the liquid blush with that. Just setting it in the brush. Sorry, I had to move to voiceover because the kids were getting rowdy. For the brows, I don't even know if Urban Decay makes this powder anymore, but I love it. I've been enjoying powder products for the laminated brow look. I feel like it just looks more subtle. I don't really like them to look too defined when I do the lash laminated look. Anyways, also this lip liner is the Too Faced Plumping, and it doesn't wow. And me saying that it really does burn, but I wouldn't say it does anything significant when it comes to the plumping. So yeah, I think it's just gimmicky. And this is the look. This is the makeup. It's totally neutral, natural. Love it.
Hi,
and
you dudes.
Ilana. Oh, y'all, look how grown she is. I can't even handle it. Moving on into the hair, I'm using this NuMe automatic curling wand. I have an obsession with this thing. It's so convenient if you have long hair. I just love that it spirals it up and it works so easily and it maneuvers. It's just great. I would totally try it if you're on the market for a new curling wand. And it comes with 3 different heads and it's super easy to adjust the temperature and again, the size of the wand if you want a different curl, if you want it tighter, looser, whatever. Again, there's 3. And obviously if you have short hair, then I wouldn't even waste my time with this. But girl, if you have long hair and your hair doesn't hold curl very well, these ceramic wands, they get hot enough to where your hair is going to curl super beautiful. But yeah, look at these curls. I combed them out and then I teased my crown a little bit just because, you know, I have thin hair and I need to get some layers. It just doesn't sit right, but look how gorge. Oh, look, see, this is in action. And I probably have mine too hot, but to each their own. You burn that hair if you want to. But that's the hair. My goodness, I love this thing. All right, lock and load this hair. I'm just using a Tresemme tried and true hairspray, man. I've been using this stuff since, what, middle school? I feel like it doesn't make it too crunchy, and I have to spray my hair if I want it to last. And that's it, guys. It's a complete look. I hope you enjoy. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.